Vietnam is being exploited as a trafficking hub for illegal wildlife products like rhino horn. EIA's newest report uncovers the murky supply chains of rhino horn entering Vietnam and where it goes next. Poaching and seizure data, together with information obtained through an undercover investigation, suggest that rhinos killed in South Africa and Namibia are the source of much of the rhino horn trafficked from Africa to Asia. Between 2022 and 2024, almost a metric ton of rhino horn was seized globally. While there were no public reports of rhino horn seizures linking Vietnam and South Africa, seizure data alone is insufficient to determine the actual extent of the trade, and EIA intelligence indicates that rhino horn trafficking between the two countries continues. A 2025 CITES report argued that in many cases, rhino horn sourced from South Africa was exported from other countries to avoid detection. For example, there's a well-documented pipeline of rhino horn trafficking from South Africa to Mozambique, another country that is often linked to rhino horn seizures implicating Vietnam. Angola is another key point of export for rhino horn destined for Vietnam, even though it has no wild rhinos of its own, due to smuggling from other countries such as Namibia, which has experienced a significant increase in rhino poaching since 2022. Vietnam is getting better at detecting smuggled rhino horn that arrives at airports and seaports. In response, traffickers are choosing to transport rhino horn by way of air to nearby countries such as Laos, where the goods are then transported overland into Vietnam and onward across the country's northern border into China. EIA has documented significant quantities of rhino horn offered by traders in Laos and Myanmar, despite a lack of reported seizures in both countries. Transporters rely on bribes paid to corrupt officials to facilitate the movement of rhino horn into China by way of both official border crossings and unofficial hill routes at key points along the 800-mile border between the two countries. Vietnam may be at the center of this web of wildlife trafficking networks, but it cannot solve this problem alone. All countries along the trade chain must work together to conduct intelligence-led and financial investigations in order to dismantle these organized criminal syndicates. The future of the world's rhinos depends on it.